Hello, this is Gusto. I have decided to try my hand at an MRE review. Over the past few months, I've become a fan of several of the MRE reviewers on YouTube, namely G. Schultz, KiwiDude, Steve1989 Gundog, etc. I've always been interested in MREs. I've never been in the military, but have experience with MREs and backpacking trips, etc. And decided to try reviewing them myself. I've always been fascinated with the food science behind them, and been very interested in seeing several YouTubers interested in the same things, so decided to give it a shot. So today I'll be reviewing one that I don't remember seeing on YouTube. Haven't seen everything that's out there, but this one kind of caught my interest, and I decided to go ahead and review this one for my first attempt at a video. So I'm going to be reviewing menu number 16, the rib-shaped barbecue flavored pork patty. This is a genuine US government MRE, military MRE, and is packaged by Sopaco and has a date code of 3077, which is the 77th day of 2013. So let's get to it. I will go ahead and open this up. Try my hand at the peelable seal that others seem to have, some others seem to have had some issues with. Comes apart pretty easy. Let's look inside there. I apologize for the poor video quality. I don't have a very high quality video that several of you have used. I'm trying my first one on just the plain old iPhone. So take a look through. We have a wheat snack bread twin pack. Here's our FRH accessory pack, and we'll get to that in just a minute. Cool caffeine caffeinated peppermints. I haven't seen these before. Got peanut butter, a beverage-based powder tropical punch, apple jelly, a kippered beef snack. Looks like, feels like beef jerky, like a Jack Link's beef stick or something like that. There's a barbecue sauce. Sorry about that. Barbecue sauce. This is our entree, the rib-shaped barbecue pork patty. Here's the nutritional information. You can pause if you want to see that. And a potato cheddar soup flavored with bacon. Of course, the brown MRE spoon. Take a look at the accessory pack. It contains another beverage-based powder, lemonade, salt, chiclets, a moist towelette, and toilet paper. So before I start opening out everything else up, I think I'll go ahead and get the main entrees heated up in the flameless ration heater. Just, I don't want to open that way. Tear it open. Good. Alright, now that's open. Take a look at the potato cheddar soup and see how we need to heat that. I think this will fit in the ration heater. I'll open up the pork patty. I'm assuming this is going to look like a McRib or something like that. does look the part. What I think I'll do is, I think I will sandwich the packs between, or sandwich the heater between the packs. G. Schultz. Let's see if I can get it in there. I kind of twisted the package and it's going to make it tough to get in there, I think. Nevertheless. We're doing it. Okay. Man, y'all make it look so easy. I commend you. I'm about to start with some curse words here in a minute. Okay, so there we go. Sorry for the sniffle. I'll do my best not to overfill this. Try to get some of the water right in between the packs so I can start the reaction. A little bit over. I think it'll be okay. I have to find a rock or something around here. I think I'm going to opt for something. First, let's hold that over, get it flat, and make sure I'm getting plenty of water in between those. I think my or something today is going to be, let's see what I can find. Let's get this back in the box. It's already making some noise. It's getting hot. I think my or something today is going to be the R2-D2 Mickey Mouse ears that I got at Disney World. We'll leave that for about 10-15 minutes. We'll come back to it. Alright, while that's heating up, I'll take a look at everything else. So I don't have a nice segmented dish to use like most of the reviewers do. I'll just make do with what I have. I'll just use kind of a plain white platter there. Make sure that's centered up. Style points. Let's go ahead and start with the wheat snack bread. There's the, it's not the trans fat free variety, and it is a twin pack. I'm guessing they want you to make a sandwich out of this. I'll go ahead and open this up. There's the nutritional information if you're interested. Should have an oxygen absorber still in the package. So typical appearance for a wheat snack bread, pretty dense. Doesn't smell too bad. Just kind of has a doughy smell. With the kippered beef snack. Two packages. Oh yeah, I think I have seen this one before. It's Bull's beef stick. Go ahead and open that up. Kind of a sweet smell to that. Not as really savory as I was expecting that to smell. At any rate. Here's a peanut butter package. Make sure I mix that all up so it's not oily. This MRE is about coming up on really just about 3 years old, not too bad, and it feels pretty normal. I'll just put some on the bottom of the snack bread there. That looks good. I will use the other snack bread for the apple jelly. pretty liquid feeling. And some of the apple jellies that I've seen on YouTube have kind of had a little more liquid appearance than I would expect. Certainly it's not cold, so about what I expect from a room temperature jelly. Sorry. I guess you could make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with this. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, pretty liquid. There we go. Alright, let's do some beverages. Do the tropical fruit, tropical punch beverage base powder. Pretty bright. Smells like Hawaiian punch. It doesn't have the Gatorade smell. It doesn't say it's electrolyte powder, just a beverage base powder. And this says to add 12 ounces. I'll use my Breaking Bad mug and be able to measure that pretty easily. Never really appreciated how difficult it is to do all this stuff from behind a camera. I know some of y'all mentioned that. It is kind of odd watching your movements in a small viewfinder. It's rather interesting. Alright, and the next one was in the accessory pack, was a beverage-based lemonade. Looks like it is designed for a bottle of water. Give that a shot. If you're interested in some survival videos, also knife making videos, and some outdoor food reviews, they're a little bit older on that channel, but there's a channel on YouTube, a friend of mine, called Green Beetle. So look up Green Beetle on YouTube. He has recently started getting into making his own knives, and does own his own outdoor and survival store. But anyway, look up Green Beetle. Let's go ahead and look at the cool caffeinated peppermints also. I haven't seen these before. Kind of intrigued. There you go. It says that, let's see. You can see the equivalents. Looks like we're at about 10 mints or 11 mints, which is a little bit more than a cup of coffee. Alright, I guess it's about time to look at the entrees. I've been steaming away in here for about 12 minutes now. The box is nice and hot. It stopped making noise, so I'm going to go ahead and take a look. Alright, seems to have gotten reasonably hot, especially on that side. Feels pretty darn warm, actually. Yeah, nice and hot. This is the potato cheddar soup here. It's really hot. Alright. Start with that one, since it's kind of a side. Move this this away since I use one of my kids' bowls. So liquid stuff I kind of wish was packaged in the pouches that had the tear notches across the top and make it a little bit easier to pour. I can understand it wanting to kind of be a self-contained bowl kind of situation when you're out on the go or for the military. Pour that in there. Sorry, I'm blocking. Oh, it looks pretty good. It smells good. It's got lots of chunks of potatoes, vegetables in there. See some bits of bacon. Take a closer look at that in a second. I do want to say that looking at these meals, every time I look at it, I just have it just makes me remember my admiration that I have for all of the men and women in uniform that are serving our country and keeping us safe, and want to give some recognition to them and say thank you for everything that you do. Anyway, going on to the soup, let's take a look at that. It looks pretty good. If I kind of stir it up a little bit, there's chunks of potatoes and there's some bacon in there, vegetables, and the ingredients list on here, it says that it contains, let's see, got some celery, onion, bacon, potatoes, a lot of flavorings and preservatives. It should be pretty good. It has a good scent to it. So we'll get to that in a second. Set that aside and bring our tray here. Again, I apologize for not having the nice segmented tray. It bothers me too. I don't like my food touching most of the time. It's those style points I'll work on if I do more of these reviews. Going on to the rib here. You see it has the shaped McRib style patty in there. I'll go ahead and open that up. Make sure I don't spill anything here. Yeah. A good barbecue smell to it. Oh man, sorry. Let's flip it over so we can get the detail there. Yeah, that's better. That's got a pretty good smell to it. We'll get a little barbecue sauce on it in a minute, but let's take a spin around the plate here and see what we got. I'll start with the wheat snack bread and give it a shot just by itself. So this one's kind of crumbly. Sorry for the focus. It's kind of crumbly, a little bit hard on the edges. Somewhat bland. It's pretty much what I've seen in other wheat snack breads. And let's give it a shot with the peanut butter. As the peanut butters go, this one's pretty good. I've had some older ones that it was a lot harder to mix it up and a lot more oil and solids that were separated. We'll go with the apple jelly here. Again, it's room temperature, so it's pretty liquid. But a good apple flavor. Let's try our soup. That's pretty good. Make sure we get some potato in there and some bacon. And that's pretty good. Tastes pretty typical of most canned potato soups. It's pretty tasty. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go on to our beef stick here that has now been drenched in the sauce from the pork rib. Let me take a bite of the other end. So here's the texture, if it can come into focus. Pretty hard and dark. Very hard, actually. And it's very dry, kind of hard to chew, but the flavor's not bad once you get into it. But getting into it is somewhat of an exercise. Very hard, just kind of tastes old. Which seems like a perfect time to transition into the drinks here. We'll start with the lemonade. It tastes pretty good, pretty much like any of the water bottle flavoring pouches you can get off most store shelves. And let's try the fruit punch. Both of these reconstituted pretty well. Didn't have a hard time mixing them, even in cold water. It tastes like Kool-Aid, fruit punch Kool-Aid. Not bad. Alright, well, let's try the pork rib. Just as is first. And the flavor's not bad, actually. The sauce actually has some smokiness to it. That's good. I'd eat that on the trail. Not bad at all. Take another bite. See if I can get a picture of the cross-section detail there. Yep, that works. Some barbecue sauce. Kind of wish there was some hot sauce in here. It'd go good with some hot sauce. But let's try the barbecue sauce. Here's the nutrition facts if you're interested. Sorry. There you go. I'm going to try a taste of that just to kind of tell you what variety of barbecue sauce this is. It's just kind of a run-of-the-mill, generic type barbecue sauce. Not too sweet, not too spicy. But it does work with the pork rib. It complements it pretty well. Let's make a little sandwich here. Well, I used up half the bread, but we'll try it with bread. Yeah, that's fun. The snack bread's pretty darn dry. Alright. We'll have an after dinner mint here with a little caffeine jolt. So this is what that looks like. cool caffeine. Looks like a peppermint lifesaver, but not bad. I'm gonna eat a handful of those and get a little bit of energy. Alright, well, this has been my first review of an MRE. Again, it's been fun watching a lot of the other reviewers. I appreciate your inspiration and your reviews, and they're fun to watch, and you all do a great job. So keep it up, and we'll see how this one is received as to whether or not I continue doing it. But nevertheless, this has been fun, and thank you all. And again, thank you to all of our farm services for everything you do. This has been Gusto. I appreciate your time. Have a good day. I forgot. Gotta wash our hands. Thanks again, everybody.